Hey guys, Ryan Dement. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today is Friday, and I hope you guys have a good weekend with family and friends. I want to get into the last video in regards to the housing market update slash news. I saw an article today, this morning, from Yahoo News says to win in this year's hot U.S. real estate market, buyers skip inspections and pay over asking. Well, that ship has sailed. That's for existing homes. But the thing that I wanted to point out in this article is in the middle of it, they're saying the 30-year fixed rate mortgage is to average 6.7 by next year in the spring, around this time, 2023. And they're saying they are going to also look at the next 2 to 3 years after that, and they're saying it could be between 8 and 10%. If that happens, guys, that means the Fed is asleep at the wheel, which we know potentially could happen. It's happened in the past. It's happening now. We're not moving quick enough to slow inflation. But how this relates to you and I, we have to take advantage of the higher interest rates. There's going to be opportunities out there for you to take advantage of these rates. You'll get a better interest rate or a better savings rate on your savings account, on your CD. You could find it in different lending opportunities, like in private lending. Like we had Chris Odegaard on the podcast during the week, and he talks about alternative investments, which is syndication, apartments. There's also other opportunities to where, let's say you find a property that you want to turn into a rental. Right now, the rental market is hot because no one can afford homes. So guess what? If you can find a way to get a decent rate, which they're still out there, I'm seeing them still in the actual rental space for for investors, take advantage of it because you can ultimately ride it out for a period of time and then refinance it. The other things that you can actually do is there's TIPS, which those are treasury bonds that actually work with inflation. So you're getting paid as inflation rises. That is another option that you can go look at, and I can put those in the show notes. But the last thing that I wanted to tell you guys, don't rush into this market. Let the market come to you. And I know I spoke about this yesterday. But when you actually wait for this market to turn around, you'll start seeing things come back into our favor. The example I gave yesterday was a builder is giving a $7,000 to $10,000 incentive for closing costs. Today, here in Phoenix, and I'm not saying every market's different, so you got to go look in your market. I'm saying here in Phoenix, we're starting to see the cracks in the developers where they're not just giving incentives to close by the end of May, like I said yesterday. Now we're starting to see price reductions and then also upgrades being given out. And when I say be given out, that's just them not charging you for it. It's still in the price of the house. They're still making money. Don't get me wrong. But these are the signs that you can tell that the market is shifting back from a seller to a buyer's market. Now, can you offset that with the higher interest rate? Potentially, but not right now. The prices are still too high, and it wouldn't make sense for you. But the other thing here in Phoenix are lot premiums, and lot premiums are starting to come off. Not everywhere, but in some neighborhoods I'm starting to see. So guys, keep a lookout for these things in your market because ultimately it'll give you a heads up that if you're looking to buy and you've saved that extra money for down payment to offset that interest rate, and also prices have come down, you're in the right place. But don't forget, you've got to put the numbers together and understand what you're up against. Make sure that you can afford it and you're not house poor. You don't want to be there. All right, guys, I hope you have a good weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, have conversations. It is okay to disagree. I'll see you guys on the other side. Have a good one.